Have you ever noticed how quickly the word sorry leaves your mouth? Someone bumps into you, and you apologize. A friend cancels plans, and somehow you still say sorry. You ask for help, and you apologize for bothering them. It's almost automatic, and the strange part is, a small voice inside you knows you didn't do anything wrong, yet the apology still slips out. So why does this happen? Why do some people carry this invisible habit of apologizing for things that were never their fault? To understand that, we have to go back to a much quieter place in your life, childhood. Imagine a child sitting at the dinner table. They try to speak, but the room goes silent. Someone sighs. Someone says, "Not now." The child feels the tension in the room, even if no one explains it. And slowly, that child learns something very important. Peace in the room matters more than their feelings. So the child adapts, they become careful. They read every tone, every facial expression, every tiny shift in mood. And when something feels wrong, they assume it must be their fault. Because if it's their fault, then maybe they can fix it. Pause for a moment. Think about how often you say sorry in a normal day. Not because you hurt someone, but because you exist in the same space. Sorry for texting late. Sorry for asking. Sorry if this sounds stupid. It's not just politeness, it's protection. For many people, apologizing became a survival skill. When emotions were unpredictable, when someone's anger could appear suddenly, the safest strategy was simple. Take the blame, lower the tension, make things calm again. And the brain remembers what worked. Even years later, even when you're surrounded by people who would never punish you, your mind is still trying to keep the peace. That's why overthinkers often apologize the most. They notice everything. A slight change in someone's tone, a delayed reply, a quiet pause in conversation. And their mind starts filling the silence with one thought: maybe I did something wrong. So they apologize before anyone even accuses them. But here's the part most people never realize. Every unnecessary apology sends a quiet message to your own mind. It says, my presence might be a problem. And over time, that belief grows roots. You start shrinking your opinions. You hesitate before speaking. You feel guilty for resting, for needing space, for simply being human. But here's the truth most people never hear growing up. You were not responsible for everyone's emotions. Not then, not now. You were just a child trying to understand a complicated world, and your mind chose the strategy that kept you safe, apologizing. But what once protected you may now be quietly limiting you. So next time the word sorry reaches your lips, pause, just for a second. Ask yourself a simple question. Did I actually do something wrong? Or am I just trying to keep a peace that was never mine to carry? Because sometimes, the most powerful change in your life begins with a sentence you don't say. Sometimes healing starts when you realize you were never the problem in the first place.